Mary Strong alongside meteorologist Jerry Steffen.
What's the date?
July 31st.
Yeah. Closing out July today.
Yay.
And kind of a mild July. We'll talk more about this tomorrow compared to last year, July. Yikes.
It definitely feels different to me.
Yeah, it was
sure.
mild. Yeah. Temperature's not too far off the mark, and we'll see that again today. Nothing but clear skies, a cloud-free guarantee again for the Coachella Valley. Plus, we'll look at the tropics and, the tsunami warnings for all of the eastern coast of North America have been dropped.
Okay, good to know. Okay. All right, we'll see you soon. Thanks,
Sure.
Jerry. Our top story, local Congressman Raul Ruiz fears thousands could lose access to health care coverage from the so-called Big Beautiful Bill. Dr. Ruiz held a roundtable with local health professionals last night to discuss solutions in Palm Desert. Ruiz told us the bill would lead to 17 million people nationwide losing their health coverage. It will increase premiums by $2,200 and cut Medicaid.
Everybody's commitment to communicate with each other, to coordinate with each other, and to share resources, including information, casework, possible transportation, so that we put the emphasis not in the institution, but the emphasis in the people.
Wednesday night's meeting was in collaboration with several healthcare agencies, including the Desert Healthcare District and the Desert AIDS Project. On the opposite side of the aisle, those in favor of the bill, like Congressman Ken Calvert from the 41st District, had this to say about its impact on health care across the Coachella Valley. In a statement, the congressman says, in part, our bill strengthens Medicaid and protects it for those who the program was designed to help: the disabled, children, mothers, and seniors. Most of the so-called cuts to Medicaid are actually New York requirements that are being put in place for able-bodied working-age adults without children. Staying on the topic of medical care, nurses at Desert Regional Medical Center are holding a picketing demonstration in front of the hospital this morning. Union members say the protest is over patient care. It's part of a coordinated effort involving nurses from 5 other Tenet Health hospitals, where members allege management failed to ensure safe staffing levels and adequate training for nurses. It's set to go until 8:30 in the morning. We reached out to the Desert Regional Medical Center for comment, and they said, quote, "We are currently involved in bargaining with the union and will continue to negotiate in good faith in hopes of reaching a successful contract. Our focus is on providing high-quality health care to our community and a positive work environment for our employees." Palm Springs Unified School District is getting ready to go back to school next week. Classes start on August 6th, and the district has been busy getting ready. Here's community contributor Mary.
Support for students. The district's been working nonstop to make sure everything's ready. Here's a look at what's new this year and what families can look forward to as school kicks off. As students get ready to return to campus, several Palm Springs Unified schools are getting a major glow-up. The district's executive director of facilities, Julie Arthur, says the focus has been on bringing older schools up to modern standard.
All of these schools we've been talking about were built in the late 80s, maybe early 90s. Our focus has been on to make sure everything has been renovated to the most current codes for handicapped accessibility, as well as fire alarm and safety codes.
Sunny Sands and Landau Elementary now have new 2-story buildings with bright modern classrooms. Other renovation projects include James Workman Middle School, which is upgrading its front parking and bus drop-off area, and Della Lindley Elementary, where crews are working on the front office, kitchen, and multi-purpose room. All of these sites are receiving safety and comfort upgrades, from emergency buttons and updated fire alarms to new AC systems and fresh finishes. Families should check their school's website for any updated drop-off and pickup procedures.
Give yourself plenty of time. It really will ensure that kids have a good start to the day on that and that parents don't leave frustrated.
PSUSD plans to grow its mental health support on campuses through the Children and Youth Behavioral Health Initiative. To help keep those services funded, families need to complete a quick health insurance form. Director of Health Services Laura Dyson says the goal is to make it easier for students to get the support they need.
With that, we would be able to expand what we're already providing and make it bigger and better.
The initiative allows the district to use families' insurance plans to receive reimbursement for some mental health services at no cost to parents. And leading the way into the new school year is Superintendent Dr. Marcus Funches.
Your hopes and dreams for the educational aspirations of your scholars, that matters to me, that matters to this district. I see you, I hear you, I value you. I look forward to seeing you in our schools. Welcome.
For details on updated pickup and drop-off procedures at schools under renovation, and to find out where to submit your students' insurance information, just head to the Local and Community tab at NBCPalmSprings.com. Marian Bouchot, NBC Palm Springs.
And let's take a live look now from our Agua Caliente Casino camera. Once again in Palm Springs, we're going to check back in with Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at your forecast.
Yeah, another normal day for us in the Coachella Valley. Clear skies, 80 degrees in Palm Springs, 37% relative humidity. And again, that'll be down to the single digits. A very dry day for us. Thermal 83, 31% relative humidity. Winds are calm there. Temps include 67 degrees, Yucca Valley, Joshua Tree, 72, 29 Palms, Desert Hot Springs, 83, sunny, 80 at Indio, 71 at Palm Desert, 71 Cabazon, Banning, 68 right now. Yeah, nothing over Southern California as far as clouds. We do have a marine layer along the coast. That'll burn off. Onshore winds a little breezy late in the day, but high pressure keeping us right where we should be, 108 to 112. That's typical this time of year. The normal high temp for Palm Springs, 109. We'll be close to that this afternoon. Dew points fall into the 30s by the middle of the afternoon. Like I said, single-digit relative humidity. Another dry day with nothing but sunshine. Cloud-free guarantee again today. 110 for Palm Springs, Indio, 111 Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage 112. Tomorrow about the same for the valley. We do add a few more degrees heading into the weekend. Plenty of sunshine both Saturday and Sunday. We could get as high as 115 in some areas. I'll explain details, including a look at the tropics, just minutes away.
All right, Jerry, thanks. Well, Riverside County Animal Services is continuing to waive adoption fees at their shelters as they deal with massive overcrowding still. The county yesterday saying there is no end date at the moment, meaning that prospective adopters will not have to worry about paying the cost of vaccination, microchipping, spaying and neuter services, and impounding. The canine licensing fees, general about $25, is required based on where the adopter lives. This fee waiving campaign started back in April as overcrowding conditions persist. Today is your last day to sign up for the City of Indio's $5,000 nonprofit grant. It's part of the city's community grants and sponsorship program. Your project must benefit the city or its residents and strengthen its economic development. Applications are due by the end of the day today. You can apply on our newsroom tab at NBCPalmSprings.com. Cathedral City's annual Hot Air Balloon Festival website is officially live this morning. This year's festival starts on November 21st. Tickets don't appear to be live just yet, but you can sign up for news alerts on their website. A link to that page is on our newsroom tab as well. Palm Desert is extending its seal design contest. The winning seal will be featured on official city materials for years to come. Submissions are due by August 19th. To enter, you must be currently enrolled or have recently graduated from a graphic design program. The winner will also receive a prize of $10,000. If you're a young leader in Coachella, the city is looking for you. They recently launched an application for their Youth Advisory Council. There are currently 10 open seats on that board. That assists in youth program policy development. Students receive a $250 stipend for their one-year term. Applications are on our website newsroom tab if you're interested. Tonight, a homeowners association in Palm Springs is offering a $10,000 reward for any information that leads to the safe return of their stolen Roadrunner statue. Our Brett Rosen has that story.
It's like something out of a cartoon, except the Roadrunner didn't run away. It was actually stolen outside the gates of Asina, a neighborhood on Vista Chino in Palm Springs. It's been missing for almost 2 years now, and it was a part of a collection of other desert animal statues. However, with the recent death of the original artist, HOA Vice President Tim Mathias says the statue has now become irreplaceable.
I mean, I suppose we could have something made by a different artist or commission something differently, but this was part of a suite, a collection, and so we were hoping to have the original artist do it. We did contact the studio, we reached out, and so we were hopeful that, that they might do it for us, but we never heard back from them.
Now right here is what's left of the Roadrunner that went missing over a year ago. Just a couple staging lights and a post of where it once lied. And when speaking to homeowners here at Ascena, they tell me that it wasn't just a piece of art that was stolen from them. It was a piece of the community.
There's a vacancy. There's a vacancy there. It's gone. And it also breaks up the balance of the artwork that was here. And the statues were also very enticing to be able to buy in this community.
The Homeowners Association is offering $10,000 for information that will lead to the safe return of the art piece, a price Ascena homeowner Audrey Joseph says is pennies on the dollar. Do you think that statue is worth the $10,000 reward?
I think it's worth more than $10,000. First of all, you couldn't recreate the statue in the same way as the artist is now passed away. If you try to get someone to try and recreate it based on a photo, then it would probably cost 30 grand.
Tim Mathias says anyone with tips on the missing statue can do so anonymously. He says the HOA are not the police. They just want the safe return of their art piece.
I've already said, we're not asking any questions. We're not out to prosecute anybody. We just want the statue back.
It's time now for Where in the Valley, where we show you a photo of a location somewhere in the Coachella Valley and you guess where it is. So let me show you the photo. Take a good look here. Do you know where this is? You'll have some time to think about it. We're going to reveal our special location today at the end of our broadcast, and I'll give you a little hint before we get there, so stay tuned for that. Coming up next on your morning news, we'll introduce you to our pet of the week, Ronan, an adorable Malinois puppy. He's here, and I can't wait to introduce you to him. He's adorable. But first, we're going to head outside and take a live look at your Agua Caliente Casino camera in Palm Springs. Jerry will have your full AccuWeather forecast straight ahead. Welcome back. It's time now for our pet of the week. Jack Ackerman is here from Palm Springs Animal Shelter with Ronan. Thanks for bringing Ronan in.
You're
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Ronan, you are, oh wow, he's very
a sweet
curious. He's
boy.
like, oh,
He's
let me get
very-
that microphone.
He's been coming out of his shell over the last couple of days. When he first came in, he was really timid and
Ronan.
shy, and
He's
now
so
he's
soft.
just super social.
He's such a softie.
He's a sweet boy.
So he was a little shy when he came
He was
first.
super
Oh,
shy
yeah.
when he first came in.
Yeah.
In the last couple of days, he's just burst out of his shell.
Well, he's very happy to be here. Well, Ronan, you are just so
Yeah,
cute. So
sweet
he's
boy. boy.
A Malinois mix, is that it?
Yeah, Malinois Shepherd
Oh,
mix.
wow, such
Yeah.
good doggies.
Which is generally a pretty active breed, so
Yeah.
he would be great in a home with someone who likes to go for runs,
Oh,
you know,
how
that kind of thing.
great. Yeah, absolutely. We always need one of those little
Yeah.
pups, huh?
And he's really sweet. He's good with other dogs. He's very, very chill for
Really?
the most part.
Yeah.
For a Malinois, they usually are
I mean,
pretty
I think he's
intense, but
excited.
he's actually really sweet.
Right? Yeah, I found that too with Malinois. But yeah, he seems really sweet and really calm. But, you know, obviously excited to be here.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah. Well, obviously.
I mean, make yourself at home
Make
there,
yourself
Ronan.
right at home, buddy.
And you've got some other friends at the Palm Springs
Yeah,
Animal Shelter. We've got, who's your first guy that you're going to show us today?
I think so. We have Stripes, which is my office cat.
Oh,
He's
really?
Taking up residence in my office. He's very, very sweet. He's gigantic. He's 20 pounds of love, and he's not great with other cats, but he seems to be pretty cool with other dogs.
Oh,
And he's
cool.
very, very people friendly.
Oh,
so
very
he loves to be
nice.
around people.
I have a cat like that who's like doesn't want anything to do with my other cat,
Yeah.
but really wants to hang out with my
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
He's like, I'm a dog
Yeah,
cat.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
He's
so
that
cool.
guy.
And so he's your office kitty.
Yep, he's
Oh,
great.
so
And this
cute.
is Bane. Bane is he's also a big one. He's about 100 pounds.
Bane.
He's a mix of some sort. We're not sure what. He's really chill and laid back. Very friendly, loves other dogs, other people.
And likes
super
to
easy
smile.
on the leash.
How cute
Yeah,
is
he's got
he?
a great smile.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
cutie. And who's this guy?
And this is Hoagie. He's a 1-year-old Rottweiler mix. He came in back in May as a stray, and he's really great with commands. He knows his sit, stay. Very, very people friendly, and very, very dog friendly.
Oh, great. They're so cute. You've
Yeah.
got lots of big dogs. I
We
was there
do.
a couple weeks ago with my daughter because she did the animal camp, which she just loved, by the way.
Yeah.
And you had so many wonderful dogs there.
Yeah.
And so many purebreds. Like there was a purebred bulldog and a Frenchie
Yeah.
and this gorgeous husky that was just so wise and
Yeah, we've got a
fabulous.
lot of really beautiful animals right now
Yeah.
that need loving homes. And because we're so overcrowded, you know, animals are staying with us a bit longer, and that's
Yeah.
not a good thing. We
No,
we
right.
want to just be a temporary stopover, right?
Yeah, got it.
So the more people we have coming in to adopt, the better.
Yeah. And then tell me about what's going on with the kitties right now.
Well, we have a little bit of a viral bug going around the shelter, so we're going to close intake for cats and kittens for the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Just to get it under control. It's nothing life-threatening, it's just uncomfortable.
Do you have to
wanna
medicate the cats?
We do, yeah.
Okay.
We have to medicate them, get the disease containment so before we bring in more animals and introduce them to that, right?
Yeah, we don't
So
wanna do
we
that.
want it to be a safe place. So
Yeah.
we're going to get that under control for the next couple of weeks, and
Okay.
then we'll be open for business again.
Okay, great. And it is a controllable thing where
It is. It's very manageable. It happens a lot in shelters, particularly when we're this overcrowded.
Got it.
The more animals you have, the more disease tends to enter and take hold. So this is why we want to encourage more adoption and alternatives to surrender, things like that.
Yeah, they come in hopefully for a little short stay and then they go out to their
Exactly.
forever
That's
home.
what it should
Or
be.
a foster too, because
Yeah.
fostering really does help save lives because
It
it provides
does.
space for other animals that need to come in.
It does, and we need more fosters, particularly in the summertime, right? There's not as
Got
many
it.
folks in
Yes.
town, so that's when we tend to have the least number of fosters. So if you're at home here in Palm Springs or around the Coachella Valley, and you've got the time and air conditioning to foster a pet,
Yes.
give us a call.
Yeah, I always tell my daughter, she's like, Mom, can we adopt another dog, another dog, another dog? And I said, you know, it's better for us to foster because we can save so many more animals when we do that.
Yeah.
And we get to spend time and give, you know, love to lots of animals instead of just one.
Yeah, and it's a win-win.
Oh, you're so cute, Ronan. Well, let's sprinkle a little magic on you. We know you're going to get adopted. You have such a great, charismatic
He's very
personality.
sweet, huh, boy?
Thank you. So good to
Thank
see
you. Good to
and
see you,
thanks,
too.
Ronan, for spending the morning with us. You're adorable. Make yourself at home. Jerry, we're going to send it over to you.
Yeah, like yesterday, nothing but sunshine for the Coachella Valley. Another cloud-free guarantee for us. Low humidity, yeah, dry at the surface too. Single-digit relative humidity. And what about the weekend? We'll check that out as well. Full forecast and 7-day next.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Totally clear skies in our Agua Caliente Casino cam yesterday. Near normal numbers again in the Coachella Valley. We had a high of 111, 109 our norm, and we'll be kind of close to that again today. It's going to be a beautiful, average, ordinary day. Late July for the Coachella Valley. Right now, 66 degrees in Yucca Valley, a sunny 85 at Thousand Palms, Indio 80, 79 degrees at Palm Springs, winds under 10 miles an hour, and they'll be out of the west again later on today. As far as satellite coverage, got to look to New Mexico and parts of southeastern Arizona for some clouds, and that's where the action will take place a little later on today as far as rain. Yeah, nothing for Southern California, way too dry for any of that, but we do have a little monsoonal moisture, and yeah, thunderstorms you can see there in southwestern New Mexico, and we'll see a little more widespread action there late in the day because that's where the moisture will be. None for us here. Top to bottom, looking at the forecast in our SKUTs and our forecast in the troposphere, yeah, nothing happening there. Dry from top to bottom. So 108 to 112. Average numbers with an onshore flow that'll pick up thanks to ridgified pressure will keep us close to normal today. 110 in Palm Springs and Indio, 111 Palm Desert this afternoon. A sunny 102 at Cabazon, 99 at Joshua Tree. Overnight lows again, standard stuff there. Upper 70s under clear conditions tonight for the Coachella Valley. High pressure, yeah, it's still with us and maybe adding a degree or two for Friday, tomorrow. Sunshine, 110 to 114. Lots of 1-tweens for the Coachella Valley, including 111 at Palm Springs, 112 Thousand Palms, 113 Friday. That'll be at Palm Desert. Now, that ridge will be at its strongest over the weekend, so we're going to be above normal by a few degrees, but nothing really weird. 111 to 115. Total sunshine Saturday, so hot and dry for us, but like I said, totally clear skies for the next few days. 113 on Saturday for Palm Springs, a 115 Palm Desert. That will be our hottest day, and about the same for Sunday before the numbers back off a little bit more. Winds, not really an issue, not much change in that department. They will pick up a little bit out of the west, yeah, around sunset. There's San Gorgonio Pass and Desert Hot Springs getting those 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds late in the day. The rest of us just strong breezes, again, late afternoon, and that'll last through the weekend. And speaking of the weekend, all the way through that time period, we're looking at single-digit relative humidity in the middle of the afternoon, dew points in the 30s each and every day. Monsoonal moisture, none for us here in Southern California. Over the next 7 days, it all stays well to the east of us, so nothing here. We stay dry. Quick check of the tropics. Iona, now a tropical storm, continues to weaken as it makes its way generally to the west. Behind that, a wave southeast of Hawaii. That could become Lala. That's the next name in the Central Pacific. As far as our area, Gil, a tropical storm right now, and 45-mile-an-hour winds making its way to the west away from land, and a wave behind that south of Acapulco. That could become our next named storm. What's on the list after that? Yeah, Henriette. Okay, Comfort Air 7-day forecast. 110 today. Normal numbers, plenty of sunshine, dry air. About the same for tomorrow. Two hottest days Saturday and Sunday. Again, totally clear skies and temperatures above normal by a few degrees. Then back to 110 Monday.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to, and we couldn't agree more.
Time for hashtag holiday calendar and pop quiz. I lost my feedback here. Oh well, gonna go blind.
I'll communicate if you really need to know something.
Anyway, yes, okay. Let me know if they
Okay.
need to tell me anything.
Okay.
Yeah, today, Thursday, July 31st, 2025. We're at the end of the month of July, and what's happening today on our calendar? Well, it's all about food. National Jump for Jelly Beans Day is today. I do not jump for jelly beans, but I get a little yelly for jelly bellies.
You do. They're so good.
National Avocado Day is today. The avocado, or nicknamed the alligator pear, was domesticated around 5,000 years ago around Mexico and Guatemala. Avocados, you know what?
The avocado pear, I didn't know that.
Avocados, they guac my world.
They do. They do.
I love them, yes.
Jerry's dad jokes in the morning are the best.
I try. National Chili, it's all about food. National Chili Dog Day is today. You know what a chili dog is,
It is all
right?
about food today. Look at that. Yes.
Yeah, it's a hot dog.
Oh, it's so
in a
good. My
bun.
mom loves chili dogs. Like
Yeah.
loves. I should make those.
Yeah, like chili on top of your dog.
Yeah.
That's why I think they came up with the name
Chili
Dog. Also, it's National Spam Day is today. Do you like Spam?
I don't really eat it. No, I haven't. I've eaten it once. It's a little salty for me.
I have, you know, there may be some in your pantry, but most of my Spam is in my email box.
In your inbox, Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, you must have
Not
gotten
the
some
kind to
sleep
eat.
last night.
Yeah. Hey, believe it or not, I came up with 2 questions regarding Spam in today's pop quiz. Yeah,
Really?
Spam. Here's the
Really?
first of 2. In 1988, Weird Al Yankovic recorded a parody song which features these lyrics. Just eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Open up your mouth and feed it. Have some more yogurt, have some more Spam. It doesn't matter if it's fresh or canned. Name the artist Weird Al was lampooning on this song. A. Elton John, B. George Michael, or C. Michael Jackson.
Oh,
What do you think it
gosh, you know it. Just eat it.
Back to the control room.
Just eat it.
What do you got there, Cece?
Woo!
Is it too easy? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is Michael Jackson.
We don't mind easy, Jerry.
Yeah.
We don't mind it at all.
Weird
We
Al's
love
Eat
Michael,
It
too.
is a parody of Beat It. Yes, a classic
I
from Weird
love
Al
it.
Yankovic. Next Spam question. The Broadway production of Spam-A-Lot is a highly irreverent stage musical parody of Arthurian legend, with its title being a blend of the words Spam and Camelot. They say much of the play is lovingly ripped off from this Monty Python motion picture. A, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. B, Monty Python's The Life of Brian. Or C, Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. Spam-A-Lot.
Spam-A-Lot.
What do you think it is? A,
Spam-A-Lot.
and
Have you
B?
seen it?
Oh, yeah.
You have? I haven't seen it.
A? Yeah,
Yes.
it is. A.
Yay!
Everybody got it right except I think...
100% Thursday.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Nick, sorry.
Nick got it wrong.
Boo.
All right. Yeah, the first one was easy. Second one, kind of easy. Anyway,
Take it.
back in a bit. Get your Spam.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news. Now, this is NBC Palm Springs.
Welcome back on this Thursday, July 31st. I'm Mary Strong. Thanks so much for waking up with us this morning. Jerry's going to have your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes, but first a recap of your top stories this morning. Local Congressman Raul Ruiz fears thousands could lose access to health care coverage from the so-called Big Beautiful Bill. Dr. Ruiz held a roundtable with local health professionals last night to discuss solutions in Palm Desert. Ruiz told us the bill would lead to 17 million people nationwide losing health care coverage. It will increase cut Medicaid.
Everybody's commitment to communicate with each other, to coordinate with each other, and to share resources, including information, casework, possible transportation, so that we put the emphasis not in the institution, but the emphasis in the people.
Wednesday night's meeting was in collaboration with several healthcare agencies, including the Desert Healthcare District and the Desert AIDS Project. On the opposite side of the aisle, those in favor of the bill, like Congressman Ken Calvert from the 41st District, had this to say about the bill's impact on health care across the Coachella Valley. In a statement, the congressman saying in part, quote, "Our bill strengthens Medicaid and protects it for those who the program was designed to help, the disabled, children, mothers, and seniors. Most of the so-called cuts to Medicaid are actually new work requirements that are being put in place for able-bodied working-age adults without children." Staying on the topic of medical care, nurses at Desert Regional Medical Center are holding a picketing demonstration in front of the hospital this morning. Union members say the protest is over patient care. It's part of a coordinated effort involving nurses from 5 other tenant health hospitals where members allege management failed to ensure safe staffing levels and adequate training for nurses. It's set to go until 8:30 this morning. We reached out to Desert Regional Medical Center for comment, and they said, quote, "We're currently involved in bargaining with the union and will continue to negotiate in good faith in hopes of reaching a successful contract. Our focus is on providing high-quality health care to our community and a positive work environment for our employees." Riverside County Animal Services is continuing to waive adoption fees at their shelters as they deal with massive overcrowding. The county yesterday saying there's no end date at the moment, meaning that prospective adopters will not have to worry about paying the cost of vaccination, microchipping, and spay and neuter services. The only canine licensing fees are generally about $25. That will be up to you, and it's required based on where the adopter lives. This fee waiving campaign started back in April as overcrowding conditions persist. Today is your last day to sign up for the City of Indio's $5,000 nonprofit grant. It's part of the city's community grants and sponsorship program. Your project must benefit the city or its residents and strengthen the city's economic development. Applications are due by the end of today, and you can apply by going to our newsroom tab on our website at NBCPalmSprings.com. It's a popular way to get a nicotine fix. Nicotine pouches continue to flood the market, and a new study shows the dangers these products are posing to young children who unintentionally ingest them. Mandy Gaither has more on that.
In the U.S., sales of nicotine pouches have skyrocketed from 126 million pouches sold in August 2019 to 808 million sold in March 2022.
There's been an explosion of nicotine products in recent years. And we also know that there is a paucity of data looking at what happens to young children when they get into these products.
Dr. Hannah Hayes with Nationwide Children's Hospital is co-author of a study aimed at the dangers of these products in little hands. The researchers found that between 2020 and 2023, unintentional nicotine pouch ingestion calls to U.S. poison centers surged 763% for children younger than 6 years old.
And this is while ingestion rates for other nicotine products declined.
Hayes says unintentional nicotine ingestion by a child can lead to nausea, vomiting, fast heart rates, high blood pressure, and in extreme cases, seizures, respiratory failure, even death. To keep children safe, Hayes says to safely and securely store these products up and away from children and out of sight, preferably in a place that can be locked, and avoid using these products in front of children, especially if they're packaged to look like treats.
I also recommend that parents save the Poison Help number in their phone or post it in a visible place in their home and call right away if you expect a child or loved one has been exposed to a medication or drug product.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Cathedral City's annual Hot Air Balloon Festival website is officially live. This year's festival starts November 21st, and tickets don't appear to be live just yet, but you can sign up for news alerts on their website. A link to that page is on our newsroom tab at NBCPalmSprings.com. Palm Desert is extending its seal design contest. The winning seal will be featured on official city materials for years to come. Submissions are due August 19th now. To enter, you must be currently enrolled or have recently graduated from a graphic design program. The winner will also receive a prize of $10,000. If you're a young leader in Coachella, the city is looking for you. They recently launched applications for their Youth Advisory Council. There are currently 10 open seats on that board. You would assist in youth program policy development. Students receive a $250 stipend for the one-year term. And applications are on our website, on our newsroom tab if you're interested. The clock is ticking down to tomorrow's August 1st trade deal deadline. With some frameworks announced, many are remaining unresolved. On Wednesday, President Trump targeted India with new tariffs. And while critics have warned the president's tariffs could hurt the economy, the White House celebrated some strong economic news, though not the lowered interest rates the president has been pressing for. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest now from Washington.
With just hours to go until President Trump's Friday deadline, when hefty tariffs kick in for global trading partners that haven't reached a deal, the president announcing an agreement with South Korea for billions of dollars in new U.S. investment and 15% tariffs on goods entering the U.S., lower than he'd threatened, but sharply higher than in recent years.
It's literally trillions of dollars ultimately being brought into our country. We're now negotiating with various other countries, and the rest we're just sending out the bill.
Among the countries getting a heftier tab, India, slapped with a 25% tariff plus an additional import tax penalty for buying Russian oil amid the war on Ukraine. And then there's Brazil, hit with a 50% tariff that has many American coffee shops reeling and weighing price increases.
It would only be by cents because we don't want it to be where it's too much for the client.
That risk for tariffs pushing prices up, making the Federal Reserve keep interest rates steady. Rather than the rate cut, President Trump has been publicly pressuring for to boost the economy.
We have no inflation, and we're very strong, and we should be lowering the rates.
Inflation ticked up slightly in June, but has trended downward overall this year, alongside low unemployment, strong market growth, and now word that after shrinking at the start of the year, the U.S. gross domestic product grew, a better than expected 3% this spring, with outlook for the months ahead still uncertain. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Earlier, we showed you a photo of a location somewhere in the Coachella Valley, and I told you I'd show you that photo again and give you one more hint before we reveal the location at the end of our broadcast. So let me show you the photo. Here's the hint. The statue is a clue to this fire station's second function. Think about that. We'll tell you more about this location coming up later in our broadcast. But first, we're going to head back over to Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at what's ahead in your forecast, Jerry.
Another sunny, near normal day as far as temps, and our NBC Palm Springs holiday countdown calendar about a month away for Labor Day, the unofficial end of summer. 53 days until autumn actually begins, and Halloween 92 days away. Full forecast, that's next.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
Yeah, clear skies over us right now. Totally clear conditions. Cloud-free guarantee today. Agua Caliente Casino Cam view. Now, yesterday we had normal numbers around the valley. 111. Pretty close to the 109 degree normal, and we'll be up there again today. 72 at Yucca Valley, 80 Indio, 79 degrees at Palm Springs. Winds under 10 miles an hour. They'll be out of the west a little later on today, but nothing unusual there. And satellite imagery, nothing over Southern California. You got to look well to the east of us for some of that moisture in the mid to upper levels kind of moving its way in that area, and that's where we're going to see some precipitation. Nothing for California. We're way too dry for any of that, but thunderstorms developing over the western parts of New Mexico. That's the closest we're seeing rain right now. High pressure keeping us dry. Matter of fact, top to bottom dry in our troposphere. We're going to see nothing but sunshine again today. 108 to 112, typical stuff for this time of year, late July. Temperatures close to 110 in many areas of the Coachella Valley, and all sunshine to go with that this afternoon. 107, 29 Palms. Cabazon gets 102 today. Overnight lows, upper 70s. That's near normal too. We'll see those overnight lows bottom out at around sunrise tomorrow. Now, speaking of tomorrow, Friday, high pressure still with us, adding a couple more degrees as it strengthens. 110 to 114. Again, nothing but sunshine in the afternoon with dry surface air. 111 Friday for Palm Springs. 1,000 Palms at 112, 113. That'll be Palm Desert's high. Now, that high will be at its peak strength, at least for us in the Coachella Valley in Southern California this weekend. Saturday, 111 to 115. Yeah, getting close to 115. That'll be the high in Palm Desert on Saturday afternoon. 112 Indio, 114,000 Palms. And about the same range of temps for Sunday afternoon. Saturday, Sunday, our two hottest days in our near future, but nothing really outstanding. Records are around 120, so we're not going to be close to that. Winds, yeah, business.